Alright, let's move on to the Cruiserweight Championship match between TJ Perkins and the Brian Kendrick. Alright, who do we think is going to win?
I don't care.
Doesn't matter?
No.
I don't think it matters.
Wow.
This Cruiserweight division is so far down.
This is how you save it. Brian Kendrick wins.
That's not necessarily safe.
They have a really great match. You give them the 45 minutes, 50-minute time that you would give any.
That's a long time.
It is. But these other ones are gonna be pretty short. You have 30, 45 minute, a really good match, and then Brian Kendrick wins after that false finish where you think TJ Perkins is gonna win. The crowd is shocked. Show up on Raw. He starts to complain about how he did it to be back in the WWE and in the business. Why are we not getting the same airtime? Why are we not getting the same ring ropes? We're a part of Raw. As champion, I want things changed, and they can just revamp the whole thing right before our eyes, and with a reason. Brian Kendrick, he's been here before, he's done it, and then he runs for a while. Next pay-per-view, maybe you give it back to TJ Perkins or whoever if they come out to the forefront as a crowd favorite.
So start a Cruiserweight revolution?
Brian Kendrick's doing it anyway. He did it in the Classic. That was his gimmick anyway. Give me another chance. This is my last shot. So he can just start complaining that his last shot's not being televised enough. He's not been getting his full last shot. Like he's been the short and straw kind of thing.
So that would be an ongoing storyline that stretches into WrestleMania next year?
They're not gonna let a wrestler tell them to change the ropes.
You know what I mean though. It's the world of wrestling. The champion complains about something, you either get punished by facing a bigger guy that's gonna squash you, or they're or they go, here, prove yourself. If you beat this person, you know what? We'll change this thing for you and make it look like normal. He wins. If you beat this person, we'll listen to you on this. And then after a while, you're like, oh, all right, you're respectable. And then it's the wrestling world. You can make it work. TJ Perkins wins. Nothing changes. He's got the stupid video game entrance music thing going on.
I kind of like his entrance.
I like his entrance. No, I like his entrance. Plus, he's Filipino, so he's got that going on.
Why gotta be racist, bro?
Hey, it's my race, dang it!
Fair enough. I wish he had new music, or whatever, but so he wins. The same old. Nothing happens. He's happy to be there. The story doesn't change. Brian Kendrick, since the Cruiserweight Classic, he's had the most intriguing kind of character development, if you will. If he wins the Hell in a Cell, no one's thinking he's gonna win. Everyone's picking TJ Perkins to retain.
Here's something we never really thought of because it never entered any of our minds before. Let's say TJ Perkins wins. It was just another title defense for TJ Perkins. After the match, it's Kota Ibushi!
Fine. You know what? Okay, fine. If that happens, TJ Perkins can retain. Aside from something like that happening, the next best thing, give it to the guy that everyone knows this is his last shot, everyone's last shot. He goes on a run where he's got a chip on his shoulder. He wants things the legit way because this feels, second rate and amateur and not really his comeback worthy, whatever. You run with that for a little bit. And then when that runs its course, you give it back to TJ Perkins or Cedric Alexander or whoever, and then he runs with it until, and then you just run with it that way. But you never go back to the other way because you changed it with Brian Kendrick, who's a veteran who can maybe speak out against the authority a little bit if you have a title.
I'm not dismissing the angles you can go with if Brian Kendrick were to win.
It just needs new life. It's not on life support because they're not going to give up on it.
No.
But it's definitely kind of standing still right now.
Well, yeah, since they came to Raw, they put on terrible match at the first pay-per-view.
But isn't that all about booking though? I mean, it's not necessarily about them. It's really just about the booking.
I didn't watch the Cruiserweight Classic, but the highlight videos that they showed were dope. That was because it was 20 matches to pick from, and they showed you the dopest moves out of all of them. When it came to that pay-per-view match, I was expecting something really freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I mean, there was 2 good spots in it, maybe.
And I feel like they're comfortable, now, so that they can give you that. But in order to give you that, I think they need to get rid of the different ring apron and ropes and be a part of Raw, as everyone's been saying. And just
don't make it a separate entity in Raw.
Don't let it be it's time for the Cruiserweights.
Yeah, that's literally like saying, here, this is NXT on SmackDown. No, don't do that.
Exactly.
Just make it a part of Raw if it's going to be on Raw.
There's ways to transition that, but the fastest easiest, most no one's gonna question why it happened way is to have someone like Brian Kendrick, who's an old school guy, win it, and then start demanding because it's not respecting him as a champion.
I think they will get rid of the purple ropes like within the next couple months. But they just do it. Just like even after this pay-per-view, just next Monday,
No, exactly. By the way, I told my brother too, you know that eventually they're just gonna, like, one day it's gonna be, like, not different, and they're just gonna pretend like that's the way it's been the whole time.
Like,
what did you guys pick for the Cruiserweight Championship?
Sin Cara.
Oh no, I just said Perkins.
Oh, okay.
Kendrick probably, I guess. I don't know. I don't care.
Officially, I'm gonna say TJ Perkins retains. Because,
like I said before, Brian Kendrick.
I'll go with Kendrick. I haven't cared about a match on this pay-per-view